Opening day is an exciting time for any baseball person, but April 1st of '97 was really special to me. It was my first game as a big league manager.
Managing the Phillies, number 7, Terry Francona.
It was a beautiful day for baseball, and things couldn't have gone any better.
That's strikeout number 10 for Schilling. Got one. They'll get two. Base hit. That's going to score one. Job, Scott Rowland, great play to his right. Fine play by Rowland. Struck him out with a breaking ball. This ball game is over. The Phillies have won the '97 opener by a score of 3-0. Terry Francona's first win as a major league manager.
That game was scripted perfectly. Curt Schilling dominates the hitters. We play solid defense, scrap out a couple of runs, and Ricky Bottalico closes out the win. Even the post-game shower was fun.
I tell you guys I like you.
That was a day I'll never forget. Unfortunately, I'd like to forget the next couple months that followed. Some guys we counted on got hurt, and some just weren't ready for the big leagues. Call it growing pains if you want, but that was not a fun time to go through. Oh, we had some excitement.
Swing and a miss, strike him out, throw him out, Phil's win!
And some serious thrills.
Line drive to deep right. It is out of here! And the Phillies have won by a score of 5-3. Can you believe it?
But for the most part, things didn't break our way.
Caught it! Unbelievable!
I knew in my heart that we weren't as bad as our record indicated, but we just couldn't find that spark, and we couldn't find that consistency. One thing that was consistent right from the start was the amazing play of Scott Rowland. I was lucky enough to have a great seat for one of the best shows in baseball.
What a play by Rowland. He got him. Oh, the Scott Rowland show tonight. Oh, what a play by Rowland.
Good play, Scott Rowland.
He could do it all with a glove. Great range, a cannon arm, awesome footwork, and instincts that no one could teach.
Seeing a run down, chop to third base. Rowland tags the bag, rifles to first. It's a double play. Cut off nicely by Rowland, and he got him.
Oh, what a Rowland! What a play is right.
Wow. On down, fielded by Rowland. Goes quickly to second. Double play.
Up the middle, we had Kevin Stalker and Mickey Morandini, two guys about as dependable as you can get. They catch anything that's hit to them, and they're always in the right place. Anchoring the infield is Rico Brogna, as smooth a glove as you'll ever see. He can pick balls out of the dirt better than anyone in baseball.
A play for Scott Rowland.
Rico drove in 80 runs this year, but it might as well have been 130 with all the runs his glove saved.
Brogna, good play, good flip.
After watching this infield play, I'd stacked him up against any in the league.
Great play by Scott Rowland. You had to see it to believe it.
It's sharply. Oh, nice play.
What a scoop.
Morandini will get out, and he got 2 outs. Line drive. Oh, up the ladder he goes. Having some fun at the old ball yard.
You want to have some fun at the old ball yard? Then come out when Curt Schilling's pitching. I seem to be a lot smarter manager when Schill's on the mound. There were times this season when he just toyed with hitters. A dominating heater, a nasty splitter, he had it all going, and the strikeouts kept on coming.
Swing and a miss, he struck him out.
Struck him out.
Struck him out.
All out on strikes again. Walker has taken the third one twice.
Struck him out, equaling his his career best in strikeouts in a game. What a job by the big man.
By the end of June, we were in free fall, and a decision was made to let Darren Daulton go. Dutch was a real soldier, any manager's dream. He had volunteered to play right field, a position he had never played, just to help the ball club. And even on two bad knees, he got the job done.
Field, Daulton, a great catch. He's going to get a double play. What a superb play by Darren Daulton.
With his permission, he was moved to Florida for a young outfielder. He left behind a somber ball club heading for over 100 losses. It was a time when this team could have easily quit, rolled over and died. But after the All-Star break, the players took a deep breath, a long look in the mirror, and a serious gut check, and things began to change. Our regulars turned it up a notch, and our role players found their roles.
Line drive, watch this baby, out of here. Home run, Kevin Jordan.
The clubhouse was filled with a lot of new faces, and a few old ones out to prove they still belong. Guys like career minor leaguer Tony Barron took their shot.
Barron on his horse, diving catch, foul!
Midre Cummings, a cast-off from the Pirates.
And a well-hit ball to deep right center. McGee can't get it. Game over. A big hit by Midre Cummings. And the Phillies have won it 2-1 here in the bottom half of the 10th inning.
Rex Hudler, the veteran psych master who had been hobbled by injuries all season, finally got his chance to contribute.
Rex Hudler. Base hit to left center field. Otero's going to score. Ball game over. Rex Hudler has done it. The wonder dog with an RBI signal in the 11th inning.
Then we got to see Billy McMillan, who came over in the Darren Daulton trade.
He got one and he set it deep. Watch this baby. Grand slam. Home run. Billy McMillan. Oh, baby. Another grand slammer.
One of the key players in the second half turnaround was Mike Lieberthal. This was Levy's first season as a starter. The catcher is the team's quarterback, and things weren't easy at first. But in the second half, Mike just came alive, not only as an offensive force, but also as a first-class receiver. His confidence behind the plate quickly spread to the young pitchers trying to make an impact. Make no mistake about it, the key to our success in the second half was improved pitching, and that reflects directly on Mike Lieberthal. Young arms like Garrett Stevenson and Matt Beach got their feet wet this season. And Tyler Green and Mike Grace showed us once again that if they can stay healthy, they can win big.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Grace.
97 was a special year in baseball history, the first year of interleague play. I must admit that I kind of enjoyed it, and it was great fun for the fans.
Well,
Scott Rowland seemed to like it too.
Way over the Green Monster, way out of here. Tremendous home run by Scott Rowland.
Of course, it doesn't matter to him what ballpark he plays in. On September 1st, the world champion Yankees rolled into the vet, and the place was rocking. Unfortunately for the champs, they ran into a buzzsaw named Curt Schilling.
Pitch. Called third strike, struck him out. 2 straight strikeouts for Curt Schilling. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Called third strike, struck him out. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Called third strike, struck him out. Schilling strikes out the side.
Pitch on the way, swing and a miss.
Called third strike, struck him out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. A career best 16 strikeouts in a ball game. And down go the Yankees.
And of course, Ricky Bottalico is always there for the save.
Swing, ground ball up the middle. Nice grab, Stocker throws him out. For the Yankees with a ninth, no runs, hits there, and none left.
The next night, it was Mike Grace's turn to dominate.
Swing and a miss. Lieberthal, he got another one.
With a little help from his friends.
Bouncing ball top over the head of Grace. Rolling a great play.
Here we go. Oh, we got Mike Grace with his second major league shutout and remarkably faces 27 batters through 9 innings and shuts out the world champion New York Yankees. Just realize what a storied organization these New York Yankees are, and it's just a lot of fun to have them here.
The finale was a slugfest that featured a lot of hustle
up the middle, fielded at second, safe all around,
and ended in dramatic fashion.
3-0 pitch, inside ball 4, he walked him, game over. Phillies win 5-4 and sweep the New York Yankees in this 3-game series.
That series was by far the most fun of the season. But you know what? No matter how the team is doing, you can always have fun at the Vet. There's always something going on, whether it's on the field, in the stands, or in the concourse. On September 4th, we headed into Montreal, where young catching prospect Bobby Estalella had a game to remember.
Line drive, fair ball, hit the foul screen. It's a home run, Estalella.
And it's gone. I cannot believe that. Wow. He's had 2 fastballs to hit tonight. He's hit 2 home runs.
Well hit to left field. There's going to be another one. Yes, it is. Unbelievable. Bobby Estalella, his 3rd home run of the ball game.
Now Scott Rowland hit his share of homers too, but I swear he'd rather hit a triple just so he could run.
Rowland on his way to 3rd. It's a hit first slide triple. And they got him at double steal, and Rowland is saved. Rowland heading for 3rd. Throw there. He's saved.
Coming out of spring training, I thought Scott was the best base runner on the club. Now I think he's the best in the league. Running the bases is the most electrifying part of the Scott Rowland Show.
Safe ball around. Here comes Rowland for the plate. He scores. Watch Rowland. He'll head for second and he'll make it. He's going to keep on going. Here's the throw. He's saved at 3rd. And the ball rolls away and he's going to score.
A great example of Scott's ability happened in a game in early September. He goes first to 3rd as well as anybody.
Going to go to 3rd, try it, whoa, and he makes it.
Then scores on a play he has no business scoring on.
And he's going to try and score. He does.
Sure he did. It's Scott Rowland.
How about that?
Hundley couldn't believe that he came on that.
He looked up at him. That is a outstanding base runner and a rookie.
That play broke up a tie game that we eventually went on to win. But sadly, it was to be the last game Richie Ashburn would broadcast. As the news spread of his passing, the entire sport of baseball went into mourning.
For the past 35 years, Richie Ashburn has been a Phillies broadcaster. Last night, he called his final game. Fittingly, it was a Phillies victory. The New York Mets join the entire baseball family in mourning the passing of the great Richie Ashburn.
The city of Philadelphia made elaborate plans so that everyone could say goodbye. The grief had barely set in as we all filed in to pay our respects to Richie's family and to wish our friend farewell. At the private funeral the following day, Mayor Rendell summed up the feeling of his many fans.
A couple of days ago in the gym that I work out at, a 32-year-old man came up to me and said, "Oh, it's horrible about Richie." He said, "I grew up every night with my little transistor radio under the covers, listening to the games. And I grew up listening to Richie. He became a part of my family." And yesterday, a man left a transistor radio near Richie's casket. Because that transistor radio was his link with Richie, just like it was for so many of us. But Richie affected our lives for 50 years. The shut-ins, the nuns in convents, the richest and most powerful people in this town, and the children with the covers up over their ears, listening to games.
Then, his great friend and longtime partner, Harry Callis, said goodbye for all of us.
How many of us have said to ourselves, "I wish I could have told him how much I love him. I wish I could have. I didn't get a chance to." The suddenness has struck us all. But Whitey knew. He knew as surely as he knew a ball and strike how we felt. Whitey had such a wonderful life of love and friendship. He would want us to carry on. As we leave here today, if we can make a difference in the life of just one person, make them laugh, bring them comfort, give them joy, as Whitey did for so many people, then Whitey's memory will be fulfilled. If you love Whitey, love one another. God bless you, pal.
Above all else, Richie Ashburn was a competitor, and he surely would have admired Curt Schilling for what he was about to do. On September 16th, Curt was closing in on his 300th strikeout of the season. Just 12 other pitchers in the history of the game have done that. Only the Mets stood in his way.
Swing and a miss, there it is! Number 300 for the season for Curt Schilling. Lieberthal goes out to give Schilling the ball and congratulate him. The fans give Curt Schilling a standing ovation. The 13th player in Major League history to strike out 300 or more batters in a season.
Not only did he get the record, he took a perfect game into the 8th. Now, the perfect game was not meant to be, but it was still one of the greatest performances I've ever seen. What a great night at the Vet. Everyone there got to watch a piece of baseball history and see one of the game's most dominating pitchers come into his own.
Line drive, great play, Rico Bruni, it's over. Tremendous job by Schilling. Wins his 16th game of the year to tie his career high. He gets over that 300 strikeout mark. He flirts with a perfect ball game, and the Phillies beat the New York Mets 2 out of 3 in a tremendous night here at Veterans Stadium.
That's a beauty.
Thanks.
You the man.
Nice going, dude. That's sweet. That's pretty awesome. Congratulations. Thank you. Thanks. As the season wound down to the final weekend series with the soon-to-be world champion Marlins, our two biggest guns decided to make one more statement.
Goodbye, James Rodney Richard. 314 strikeouts for Curt Schilling.
Number 314, the most in the history of the National League by any right-handed pitcher, Curt Schilling.
That is an amazing achievement. The next night,
Rolling to deep left center field. It's gonna go. A long home run for Scott Rowland. His 20th of the year, and he's knocked in 91 runs.
that smile on Scotty's face is genuine. He simply loves to play the game. And he's going to create a lot more smiles around here as his career takes off.
Rolling to deep center field. We're back home for Angelosi, and it's gone at center field. Home run by Scott Rowland. His second And the Phillies pull this baby out 8-7 on a bomb to dead center by Scott Rowland. What a way to end it.
He's a very talented kid who's only going to get better, and I can't wait to be around when it happens. Scott Rowland was unanimously chosen as Rookie of the Year. He should win a lot of awards before he's through. And there's no reason to think Schill won't terrorize opposing batters again next year. Ricky Bottalico is still a frontline closer, and Mike Lieberthal has shown he belongs.
Mike Lieberthal, a bomb to left, his 20th home run of the year.
With veterans like Greg Jeffries, Mickey Morandini, and Rico Brogna, the Phillies have a solid foundation to build for the future. Added to the mix will be Bobby Abreu, an athletic outfielder with base-stealing speed and good projected power.
This young guy, Bob Abreu, looks like a player. He's a good outfielder with a real strong arm, and they're very high on him.
To acquire him, the Phillies had to deal the dependable Kevin Stocker, which opens the door for another young player, the untested but exciting Desi Relaford.
Grab by Desi Relaford, strong throw, got him.
In short, the Phillies are sticking to their plan, build for the future from within. We're going to get good and stay good. No team in the big leagues played better than the Phillies the last 2 months of the season. That's the kind of momentum this young club can't wait to take into next year.
Well, we have a whole lot of momentum going into next season. We played well above 500 the second half, and I know everyone here is genuinely excited about next season.
We have probably the best defensive infield in baseball. We have 2 franchise players at third base and catcher.
I think everybody on the team's excited for next year. With the second half we put together, it's an uplift for everybody. Hope everybody will come out and join us.
We're going to try to make steps to get better, be consistent, and then contend, hopefully every year. I believe in my heart we're on the right track.